Hello, I'm Lene Rhodes, owner of Mix Cosmetics. I make custom, organic skincare, facial care, and of course makeup. I've been doing it for about 15 years, and I've been doing the skincare part for about 15 years, and moved into the makeup cosmetics portion of it about 7 or 8 years ago. And so there are lots of things, lots of ingredients available in the regular ingredient sphere that aren't available in the organic, green, clean formulating side of things. But today I want to give you the secret ingredient of liquid makeup, things like liquid eyeshadow and lip stain, the big time secret ingredient that will absolutely change how you formulate and what you use. And there is a green option, a clean option available now that is not petroleum based. So I'm super excited about that. So here it is. Here is the big secret. And it is the first ingredient listed on every single one of these products. So if you've been looking at Glossier's, what is it? Cute little test tube with the liquid eyeshadow, or their new matte lip lid tints, or if you look at Tarte has a really cute one. All of these liquid, and then the lip stains, like the matte velvet lip stain, a 24-hour lip stain. This is going to be the first ingredient you see. It's called Isodecane. So that is going to be the first, or more than likely the first ingredient listed, unless you see ethanol, which you should not use that product. If ethanol is the first ingredient, it's going to be so drying. You should not be putting ethanol on your face ever. Just don't put alcohol on your face. My opinion, but don't do it. Isodecane. This is petroleum based. So it's not something, as you can see, I've got a lot of it. And I've had it for like 4 years. It's not something that I use regularly. I just wanted to know how to use it. So I purchased it so I could figure out what the hype was about Isodecane and why it was the first ingredient in so many of these products. So since I'm not a big fan of petroleum based ingredients, I had to wait until Isodecane was available to the general population like me. And so this comes from Lotion Crafter. This one came from TKB Trading, which they offer great supplies for makeup creation. But Lotion Crafter has Isodecane. So Isodecane, petroleum based. Isodecane comes from ginger, of all places. I had to look it up. It said vegetable derived, so I was like, okay, cool, ginger. It's the metabolizer of ginger, and so the plant metabolizer. It's how it metabolizes the stuff that it absorbs from the earth, and so kind of crazy. It's totally liquid. As you can see, it looks like I've just got this bottle of water. And I'm gonna use this because the Isodecane is a little cheaper than the Isodecane. Exactly the same results, but you are gonna be shocked at how easy making liquid makeup is. Okay, so here it goes. This is my eyeshadow base, zinc, what do I have in here? Zinc, pearl, mica. Yeah, that's it. Zinc, pearl, and mica. So that's all. I'm just putting a scoop. Obviously, I'm not measuring anything very precisely because this is just a demo. Here we go. This is a cheek color grind. It's really pretty, a pretty pink, and I thought it would show up well. So I am not getting a very good scoop of that. There we go. I've got a scoop in here, basically, and I'm gonna pour a little bit of the Isodecane, and I'm just gonna wet it. And I'm gonna show you, now this stuff evaporates really, really fast. And so you have to store this in a closed container. You can't have it in like a makeup little tub, or you couldn't have it in a jar like this. It would totally evaporate. It has to be in a sealed, so something like a lip gloss tube, that type of thing. Okay, so I'm coming up close. Look at that. And here we go, just touching it to my skin. Look how beautifully it spreads. And so it's just going on really, really nicely. And then it's dry. So it is gonna stay put pretty much all day. Like, I've got makeup on my hand that would stay all day if I didn't wash that off. Okay, so there is a matte version of it. Now, let's make a shimmer, because it's fun to make shimmers. So this is an iron oxide ultramarine blend of pigments. And whoops, I should have brought myself 2 little sticks, but okay. I am going to pour out of here, I guess, because I dirtied my stick and I only brought one of them to the party, which I should have brought 2. Here we go. Just put a little bit of base in there, and I'm gonna put the stick in this one because it won't the color won't contaminate it. So here we go, big scoop of, this is a duochrome pigment, really pretty. It is like a purple, burgundy, greens and reds. It'll just show up all kinds of really pretty colors. I'm gonna wet it. Dribbling a little. And this is why I'm using the Isodecane, because, okay, here we go. So I wet it, and let's apply it. I'll do a little swatch here on my wrist. Okay, so that doesn't look very pretty, but let's blend it a little bit and look at how easily it blends. And then it is just staying put. I think I added too much of my base, and so the shimmer is not coming through, and it doesn't come through on the screen very well either. But look at how well I can blend that out, and then we will let it dry for just a moment. I mean, look, I added this teeny tiny bit, and this is what I've got. And then, look, it's gonna pretty much stay put. I can't blend it out any further. It's dry. So look at that. It is, I mean, this stuff is almost bomb-proof. Once you've got it on there, once it's dissolved, evaporated, look at that. So the secret ingredient to liquid makeup that lasts. Now, just because this ingredient, I'm just using the base, the pigment, and Isodecane, you're not limited to just Isodecane. You can add oils, you can add clays, you can add waxes, you can add really anything you can imagine. You can add esters, you can add serums, or not serums, but like peptides. So if you wanted to make a rockin' lip serum color, and you wanted to be like a hyaluronic acid and some lip plumping peptides and some color, and you wanted to charge like $55, you could totally make this product into a moisturizing lip plumping serum. It would be amazing, and you could create a product as good as anything on the market. It's just a phenomenal ingredient. So I highly recommend getting a hold of some Isodecane, because it's a green, clean version of the petroleum-based Isodecane. So I hope this has been fun. I hope you've enjoyed learning about this ingredient that you've probably seen on a label and maybe didn't know what it was, where it came from, what it would do, what it did for the product. So as you can see, like 95% of this is Isodecane, and then 5% or whatever is pigment and base. So you can create an enormous array of eyeshadow, cheek colors, lip colors. You could even put this in a concealer or a foundation base. It only blends with oils. It's not water soluble, so you'd need to use an emulsifier if you were going to try something like that. If you were going to do like a hyaluronic acid, you would need an emulsifier for that. But imagine the possibilities. So I hope this has been fun. I know it's a little bit longer than some of the ones I do, but I thought it'd be great to show you more than one color mix, and that it can do matte and it can do shimmery. Oh, and now that it's dried, it's actually really quite shimmery. So it just takes that little moment to get dry, and then you have this beautiful, fun pigment that you can use anywhere. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, like, comment, share, tell other people about how to make their own cosmetics and about all the different ingredients that are available to us as green formulators. It's super exciting. So I'll talk to you next week, maybe earlier. Have a great